Hey everybody, and welcome back to not just an episode of Let's Play Oblivion, but the final episode of Oblivion. We've done everything. And I mean legitimately everything. We have every Welkin stone, every Nirn root, every Varla stone, every goblin totem staff, every unique item, every quest, every map marker. I mean, we even efficiently leveled, so there's not much left to do. I never realized those were swords. That's actually kind of cool. Sorry. And so the only thing left to do is to finish the main quest and end the game. So, let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, by the way, Joffrey's here. 'Cause reasons. Anyway.
We should go to the lead on.
So he's gonna follow us. And so will Joffrey, I think, because he's coming with us on this quest. Which ultimately means that Joffrey could die again. But I'm prepared for that. Actually, it looks like Joffrey's going on his own. Boris may also be alive. I don't think he's here, though. Like, he might have gone to the Imperial City for whatever reason. Oh, neither of them are following me, actually. I think they're both going to get horses. Except... oh no, there's two horses here. Okay. Well, I guess Boris does go to the Imperial City. Alright, well, they're gonna go. Thankfully, there's nothing really on the way that can hurt them, so it's perfectly okay if I just go here. I don't know where Boris went. I'm sure I could find out some way with a console. Like, find the location. Oh wait, there's a blade. Boris. There he is. And Captain Stefan. So they patrol here.
Was expecting you. He had word of your arrival in the
Huh.
Very well. Let's finish this.
Oh, there we go. Okado's waiting for him. This is it. The very end of the game. And we got all of our people. I mean, they may die again. So, don't hope for too much. And if they die, I'll probably revive them again. Anyway, this place is so dark.
Imperial Palace.
There's Okado.
The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the imperial throne in detail.
Have they?
Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the imperial throne.
Chancellor
Oh no.
Chancellor Okada, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and
Great.
are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again.
I don't know if
Your
that's gonna help us.
What are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the emperor. To the Temple of the One.
So yeah, we are going to the Temple of the One. We have to escort him safely. Now, this is the point that I was like, what? Because you can fail this final quest. Martin is no longer tagged essential from this point on. Either by a giant fuck you from the game, or they really wanted you to feel like there's some gravity to the situation. I guess because Boris and Joffrey can die. But I feel like the most important thing I have to do is remember to turn this up, because I had it low for the streams. Oh, God. Thankfully, we can somewhat take care of ourselves here. Honestly, they're more in danger of me killing them than any of the Dremora. Although they don't seem to be super leveled Dremora. Alright. It's best if we go out first. And this is definitely a different sight for us. Seeing all these Daedra in the Imperial City. I mean, we've seen some Mythic Dawn cultists before. Don't you dare ever get rid of my weapons, please. Thankfully, we have many people to fight with us. And Joffrey fucking died again. That's okay. I'll bring Joffrey back. Again. Who else died? Imperial Legion Messenger. Wow. He's not named, so that's okay. Palace Guards. One of the few times you can see Palace Guards dead unless you kill them. This is kind of interesting. Alright, moving on. One or two more areas I think we have to go through, so it's not too big of a deal. I know that the biggest one, Joffrey. I gotta revive him again. Oh, and there's an Oblivion gate. Can you not? Honestly, with the way that this game's AI works, I wouldn't doubt it if, oh, Jesus. It's actually lowering my frame rate a little. Oh, you know what? We need this thing right here. Oh, God. There we go. Because this sword is the only one we have powerful enough to take down these things in, you know, a little less than 1,000 hits. Alright, is there anyone else dead? Just... I think I have to go in here? Nope, help him reach the temple. So I guess it's just waves and waves. Can you not be in the way, though? I'm trying not to hit... Oh, Alcado is still essential. There we go. Alright, so it looks like Joffrey might be the only one that's legitimately not essential and will die. Also, can Martin just, like, come with me, or is he just gonna fight? Because it seems like he's gonna fight. Oh, yeah. Mehrunes Dagon's here now. There he is. So don't get hit by him, because he will fucking insta-kill you.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here.
I mean...
The dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Well, so what? We just lose? Surely there's another option.
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
So we can make him feel pain. I'm okay with making him feel pain. I'm guessing you have a better idea, though.
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains
The fuck is that
divine
noise?
power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the Dragonfires and the Temple of the One.
Okay, well then let's go. But you also are completely, like, depressive.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
I mean, we just did, so...
Then I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Okay, follow me.
I'm with you.
We just got past him, and then right there. And we're inside. Where are the Dragonfires? Right in the middle?
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others.
What?
Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you.
What does that mean?
But now I must go. The dragon waits.
Still no idea what you mean by that. Also, I can't put away my sword, so this cutscene's gonna have the sword. Oh, goodness. Well, Dagon's here. What? He turned into a fucking dragon. Oh. You're getting fucking wrecked, Martin. Or should I say Akatosh. Also, Okada was standing there, so he just sort of got run over by Dagon, I think. Okay. Oh.
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion. Forever.
Yeah, I did that, actually.
The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The third age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
Well, there it is. So we're told we're gonna write the next Elder Scroll too.
Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated, cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Yeah, about that. He dead.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode, the avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Yeah, he shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods, the amulet of kings, the divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood.
Then Martin is gone.
Yeah, you guys don't have a king. I guess, you're not dead from danger?
Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again.
Well,
Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
so the rest of the Empire, what are you gonna do with that?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor.
Look at this face back
I
there.
don't know what happens now.
Judging.
There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive.
I mean, it's your job to worry about the future, though. So I kind of feel like that's important.
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term.
Until what?
But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead.
And this is actually why some of the events in Skyrim occur why they occur, because Cyrodiil is left kingless, and Tamriel starts to change a little bit. It's why the Dominion are in power in Skyrim, and basically are in power over the Empire, which is why the Imperials are like bad guys in Skyrim, because this is a massive change for their government. Fun facts!
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil.
That come with any benefits, or?
And as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Okay.
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion.
You made some for Martin, and then you didn't have anybody to give it to, did you?
You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire.
That's kind of big, because the kings go back a long way.
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
Well, eventually, yeah, they do elect a new king, but they're just not as good, or it's a tumultuous relationship because it's not a bloodline thing. It's choosing a king, and not everybody accepted the new king, essentially.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Yeah, I guess he will. So, there's that. And that's that. I mean, here's the destroyed area. Oh, you fucking... I knew I should have resurrected Joffrey before I left that area. Wait, did he die here or did he die? He did die here. That doesn't matter. So, fuck. I can show you, actually, how to resurrect a character that is dead and you have no body. Now, if you had a body, you would simply go into the console, click on the body, and then type in resurrect 1. But we don't have a body. So we got to do this the old way. So you type in PRID. I think it's player reference ID is what that stands for. And then you type in their reference ID, not their base ID. They are two different things because you won't get anything if you type in the base ID. So here's Joffrey's. There we go. We have to enable them. And then basically we have them selected right now. So we resurrect 1, brings them back to life. And then it brings them back, I guess, in a different cell because it's taken away their bodies. So you want them to be back. Oops. There we go. Move to player. And click anywhere to get off of that. And there's Joffrey. So let's talk to him about what just happened.
Victory beyond hope. You and Martin defeated Mehrunes Dagon in the very moment of his triumph. All hail the champion of Tamriel.
Yeah, all hail me. I mean, he's fucking dead.
He served with honor. No blade could ask for higher praise.
What, did he die too? What? When? I'll resurrect him too if I have to.
Martin's sacrifice sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. Tamriel no longer needs the protection of the dragon fires.
No, I guess not.
He truly was the Dragonborn, the last and perhaps the greatest of all the Septim.
He wasn't the Dragonborn. He was not Dovahkiin. We're gonna be Dovahkiin.
All hope, Martin cast him back into Oblivion. He will not trouble our world for long years to come.
All right. Well, there we go. Joffrey seems optimistic. Now, we should switch to... Oh, okay. We're already on that. It will be waiting for me in the armory in 2 weeks. Yeah, wow. Okay, so we're going to have to wait 2 weeks. Wait, in the Imperial Legion armory? Where the fuck is that? I don't know. Also, my health got real low in that fight. I nearly died. That's surprising. So that's that statue is there for all time. We should also go take a look at our statue. I should figure out where that is. Because I legitimately don't know. That's not the right direction. I wanted to go towards the palace. See if Boris died there? I mean, he might have died out here, so there's not much of a way to see that. Unless this cell also gets put back to normal.
Well met.
And it looks like it does. Also, at this point, no Mythic Dawn cultist will come after you, but I think they wouldn't have come after you even long before, like after you finish the Paradise quest. But, let's see. Let's see if I can find Boris in here. Because if I find Boris, then I can bring him back to and talk to him. And it would be nice to have everyone. Because I am running out of things to do for this episode other than hit the wait button a bunch, which is going to cause its own set of problems. And I have a feeling the game is going to crash when I start to wait. It usually crashes when I start to wait, which is why I usually do that in interior cells. I think it has something to do with, like, updating people in their rounds and stuff. It's too much AI for it to handle or whatnot. There we go. Thankfully, these are the only two that I've ever resurrected. And it's mostly due to the fact that they're sort of unique to the storyline. Also because I don't think anybody else has died over the course of the game. So there we go. We've got Boris. Enable. Resurrect 1. And then move to player. Bam.
What do you need, friend?
And Boris is alive.
Martin couldn't have done it without you. I count you among the greatest heroes of the Blades.
Do you? Aw.
To think we'd end up here after such a beginning. Sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings.
Yeah.
But I never doubted you, my friend. Emperor Uriel. He had the vision of the Dragonborn. He saw something in you, and he was right.
You were one of the first people that talked to me in the game. So, well, one of the first people that's still alive, anyway.
The scholars and priests can debate what happened to Martin in the end. What I know is that he sacrificed himself to save us all. As a blade, I'm proud to have served such a master, if only for a short while.
Fair enough.
I'm glad it was you that put them down. My only regret is that I wasn't there with you.
I mean, yeah, I guess he wasn't. So... let's see. Now that he's back, he'll go off. I think he goes to Cloud Ruler Temple from here, and he'll survive the trip. Let's see. I want to check where our statue is. Located to your right when entering the city from the north gate. Okay, so let's go check that out, first of all. So I've saved? Yes, okay. We're technically done with the game. There's a couple of, like, post-game items that I want to show off. Yeah, this is definitely different. Did the game not see any of the stuff that I'm wearing? Oh, no, there it is. There's the Bloodworm helm. Really? It thought that the katana was the best item I had there. I don't know what the gauntlets are. Did I have Daedric gauntlets on me? There's the Knight of the Crusader, or the Crusader's armor. That all makes sense. Oh, I am wearing Daedric gauntlets. Oh, that works. I guess maybe because of Shivering Isles, it didn't have either this or the Dongfang, so it replaced it with the regular katana. Because it assumes, like, hey, you're a blade. Also, it didn't use the shield. But there it is. There's our statue. Thought I should show that off before we moved on with too much of the game. Let's go to an interior cell real quick. We could go to our house because no AI should actually come in there. Yeah, I left the Christmas stuff on. I kind of like it. It's a little festive and fun. Is this my Bruma house? There we go. So, let's go ahead and wait. So we're going to have to wait for 2 weeks. I guess I can talk about how much I really like this game. It's well, it's definitely unique, to say the least. It's I don't know. There's something about it that just sort of like draws you to it, and there's a lot of nostalgia associated with it as well. I know it's not a perfect game by any standard. There are a lot of bugs. I mean, like, the game's buggy even with the unofficial patch, just because of how it is. And, you know, various other little things like that that don't really fit well with it, but it's Oblivion, and you know, and I think that this was a lot of people's introduction to the setting. I think Skyrim was a very, very nice introduction for everybody. Morrowind was a like diehard fan introduction. Not diehard fan, but a lot of people got into it through the Xbox. This was truly the first most fully available version of this game, the series. Right, you know, near Xbox launch title, and it just got you right in, and it felt nicer to play. Skyrim is definitely, I think, the better title in the end, but this one holds a lot more weight, I feel like. It's definitely more varied. The environments are all over the place. It just feels packed. And I remember playing Skyrim, and it felt more open and beautiful, but it also felt more empty at times. So there's something to be said for a game that really gives its all to fulfill every single nook and cranny. I mean, granted, I have some mods installed that obviously fill it out a little bit more, even more than that, but I know what I remember from the original game. And there were a lot of things that just felt right, especially like comparing this to the Dark Brotherhood from Skyrim. I mean, like, almost every single quest in the Dark Brotherhood here had a alternative way to kill your marks. Not all of the quests, but most of them. You know, dropping the thing on the person's head or giving them a poison apple, you know, something of that nature. Skyrim never thought that. Why? They definitely wanted you to use your skills more than anything else, and I understand from a gameplay perspective that makes your character feel more useful, but it also feels more unique. Or less unique, rather. In some cases. In other cases, Skyrim is much more unique. I just feel like in this game, you could have more experiences that were different than other players. And not to say that Skyrim was shallow, but, you know, it just feels that way. And again, compared to Morrowind, that game has even more choices that you could possibly make. And it feels like they've been narrowing it down more and more and more and more. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just limitations of processing power for their ideas, because obviously the AI was never quite amazing in Morrowind, and it got better here and it got better in Skyrim. And so like as they get more advanced there, they can't put as much of it into the game. So this, I feel like, is a happy medium between complexity, playability, and just general fun. It's just everything you want it to be, I guess. I've never felt like there could be something more or something less in Oblivion, because whatever it gave to me, I accepted that as part of the game and lived with it. It's that strange feeling where, like, I've complained about parts of it, but I don't think I'd ever change anything because it's part of its character. Whereas in Morrowind and Skyrim, I know there are parts of it that really annoy me, and I would love it for it to be changed. Is that a weird way to look at this game? I don't know. I'm sort of rambling a little bit because obviously we have to wait for a long time, but I think this is a good time to go over how I feel about this game because I've been playing it for the past, 8 years apparently. Or 7 years. I don't honestly remember at this point. Well, the point is that it definitely is special. Very, very special. And I'm glad that I went all the way through it. Extremely glad. And even just getting away from the game, this Let's Play, gosh, it's such an archival. Going back to the very, very first episode where it is, under the 15-minute limit and is in 720p quality, like, just because of the limitations of what I had in the first step forward to 1080 and, like, 60 frames and getting that longer format going as it went from 15 minutes to like 30 minutes to finally an hour. I don't know. This is my channel's time machine. And it feels weird that it's finally over. I don't know if I'm ever going to come back to it. The only one missing thing that I have left in this game is the museum oddities. I don't really have any control over those because those are random spawns, and as far as I've played, I've gotten 1 out of like the 6 items that are random spawns. So it's definitely not really... It's definitely not really giving much to me in that sense. I haven't been keeping count of whether or not we've hit 2 weeks. I'm sort of hoping for a quest update to pop up. So I may do some... I don't know, I may do some streams in the future. Maybe, possibly. No promises there. Of just random dungeon diving and Shivering Isles. I would have to really, really want to play this game again. And I've quite frankly, I've gotten my fill of this game for like life. I don't know if I'm ever going to pick it up again. Unless I ever got like another Xbox 360 just to get that last achievement that I never got in it. Because technically I never played it through twice on the Xbox. And there's an achievement for going through both gates in Shivering Isles, and essentially you need 2 playthroughs to do that. And I've never gotten the second one. As well as I think becoming the Duke or Duchess is another split achievement, and I don't have those either. I'm missing a couple of achievements in the Xbox version. I might go through that one day. Don't think I will, really. And if I do, that's going to be a real quick, like, know exactly what I'm doing, go through it, abuse the system just to get those achievements. And maybe I'll even stream that. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, that's how I feel about the game. Let's go pick up our final prize. God, the game takes so long to load because it has all the icons on the map. Oh, and we return to the prison where the game first started.
I can't believe it's over. That giant demon, the dragon, what happened? Have we won?
It's been 2 weeks, dude. Look at his fucking eyes. He's seen some shit. That's some clear PTSD right there. Oh yeah, we broke in here once. Whoops. And, there it is. There's our armor. Let's grab it. Everything here is take now instead of steal. Because, we're the highest part of the order. And actually, let's show a couple of things off. First of all, we are now the highest rank in the Order of the Dragon. you can never reach the rank of captain in blades, which I always thought was weird, but I guess you never do really command any blades. There's apparently another rank in Knights of the Thorn. I don't think you're supposed to be shown next rank. But I think this is just the UI mod. You also never get Knight Errant because you can only ever be an honorary knight. Is there anything else that has that? 9 Divines, you can only be a pilgrim of them. I think there was supposed to be like a whole track for just with the 9 Divines, because obviously a Knight of the 9, you're the Divine Crusader. Maybe it like goes by how many pilgrimages you do or something like that. I don't know. But you can never advance that one either. But there it is. There's every single thing. It really is kind of cool seeing it all on one place. Oh, why do we have lowered stats? What is lowering it? Active effects. Oh, we got hit with drain or something, abilities like that. That's fine. They'll go away eventually. Or like after you sleep. So here it is. Here's the armor. Let's actually, real quick, repair hammer. It is all enchanted. And it chooses heavy armor or light armor based on which skill is higher. So if you have both, it'll give you the heavy armor skills. If you have, or heavy armor version. If you have one, it'll give you the other. I still have the ceremonial elven helmet on me. Whoops. So, the boots, let's see. How do they stack up against the boots of the Crusader? So, not as strong as the boots of the Crusader. They are 9 and Fortify Restoration. This is 7 and Resist Frost. I actually, that would be, I would change it out, but I'm pretty sure you lose the Woodland Grace thing with the Boots of the Crusader, and that's just too good for random, you know, moving around. The Cuirass has some resist magic properties. Interesting. Definitely not as strong as the Cuirass of the Crusader, and this has resist normal weapons on it and fortified health. Way better. Your gauntlets resist poison, useless for an Argonian, and definitely not as good as Daedric quality stuff, which is 9. The Greaves are resist fire. Not that great. And this is Fortify Restoration Destruction. Also not great active effects, but I would rather have the extra, yeah, the extra 5 armor total. And then the Imperial Dragon Helm, which is resist shock, but again, not as good. But here's how it looks. There it is. So 73 total armor, not as good as ours. It's basically just a reskinned Palace Guard outfit. And not as good. Also, a Blessing of the 8 from the Greaves of the Crusader. So, there we go. There's that. Also, we're lighter when we're wearing this, because I think technically our stuff that we put on is heavier now, but again, when you're wearing heavy armor, you know, you got that. So, I think the only thing left to do is go to Frostcrag and we'll deposit this in our chest. And oh my goodness, this game has not crashed. Has it crashed? No. It's almost like it knows that it's the last episode. That is weird. There's one other thing I want to do. And I'm not going to talk over it. Just because I feel like I shouldn't. Is this our... Yeah, here's our armor. We can put it in here. There's that. And then... Ceremonial Helm. We'll go ahead and put in here. And there it is. I mean, who knew that it would take this long and be this journey, right? So I think what I need to do is make a save and then Go to the main menu and crash. So here at the main menu, all I want to do, I want to open up the credits because the people that created this game deserve a little bit of recognition, and I'm just going to let it play through. I'm not going to talk over it. Maybe a little something at the end of all of it, though. Who knows? I don't know. But, yeah. Oh. There we go. It's like there's also mod credits on the side. And there we are. So, I guess the only thing left to say is thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Wow, that's, holy crap. It's over. I feel so liberated, like, oh, no. 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 No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. I just finished. No. I just finished the game. Please don't make me do it. Oh, no. No, I can't do it again. I can't go through another one. No. No!